What the fuck? Who the hell is Tom Harrison? Like, who does he think he is? Why did he come into my life? Like, what did I learn from that? Like, surely there's a reason. Like, I guess he taught me a lot about being good and being morally authentic. But like, I guess he didn't hurt me because I never really, my feelings to him never really grew to something beyond friendship and curiosity and like intellectual companionship. Like, it didn't go beyond that. But I did care for him in a way, just as I would any other human being in my life. It's very hidden, you know, like he seemed to be in a lot of pain, but also that pain wasn't present and it wasn't clear to me, and that confused me a lot. And I wondered, did he have anyone to open up to? But I think he did, and it just wasn't me, and that's fair enough because he didn't know me that well. But I wonder what he thinks of me. Like, I wonder what I meant to him. You know what I mean? Like, a connection's a connection. Someone in front of you, that image, that memory is always going to be there, no matter what you did, no matter what you talked about. But like, it seemed pretty easy to just like forget about it. And I even admit that it's, now looking back at it, there is no feelings. There are no flashbacks to like beautiful memories that I had with him. Even though I did have some, you know, I had some really interesting sexual experiences and like discoveries, as well as like intellectual and like, yeah, like discoveries of my own identity and stuff. I'm just like, he introduced me to one of my favorite books that like is The Second Sex, which is like life-changing for me, like absolutely life-changing. And he was kind and honest with his kind of like, when he was teaching me concepts or like philosophies and like applying it to like real world situations. Like, he wasn't a dick about it, yet he used it in his own identity to kind of be a dick. But like, when he talked to other people about it, you could see that he was just trying to share his inspiration and his passions and his love for these ideas and these philosophies and stuff with other people, because I think it really changed him as a person, and it really affected his life, and he knows the potential it has for other people to be affected by it, and that's a beautiful thing. And I feel like he'd be a great teacher, like a really great teacher. But there are some things that, I don't know, some like personal characteristics, character flaws is what I'm looking for. Flaws. Yeah, flaws. My eyes are flaws. They're just like, they're a bit iffy about the way he treats people. Never himself though. Like, he never really treats himself poorly, and he never really speaks ill of himself. And he does hurt. I've seen him hurt other people a little bit deliberately, but not even like deliberate. It's like, it's weird because it's considered the hurt that he might cause someone else, say his ex-girlfriend at the time. It's considered, like, he's thought about it, he's aware of it, yet he goes forward with actions and words and situations that like are gonna hurt her or like someone else, because he thinks that he needs to do what he wants. And that's fair enough, but like, I don't know if you can fully subscribe to that and still be a good person. You know what I mean? Like, he tries to be good, I understand that, and I guess he could like talk me into like seeing that, how he is completely good because he does things that he wants, and you're gonna benefit him, and in a way it's teaching her how to let go of him because he's not in love with her anymore and all this stuff. But still, like, you need to also not just be aware of someone else's heart, but like take it into genuine consideration and meet in the middle, like figure out how to navigate that in terms of like your pain, her pain, your benefit, her benefit. And like, yeah, you can't just treat every individual like they're just, yeah, the same, like human, like all human interactions, like in relationships, I can do this and this and this and this. It's like, no, people are gonna be hurt different ways and by different things. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I think he hurt me. I'm not really sure. I think I was just like, he was a friend, and I was really lonely. I wasn't really lonely, but I was just alone and then like attached, and he really got me out of my shell, like going out places like alone or with him, being really open to polygamy as well, because our relationship was different. It wasn't romantic. It was like, imagine like an old elderly couple that was it. Like, the romance was gone, the fire well burnt out, but there was still like company and like chess and like just like musings about like silly things and like almost nostalgic, but like to a past that we didn't share or we don't even have. Like, we're just fucking 50-year-olds in like 20-year-old bodies, but like older than 50, like 60, 70. But he was young. He was like 2 or 3 years younger than me, but he had an old soul. For the most part, he really did have an old soul. And it's interesting. Like, I talk about my opera and my tragedy in like romance and like drama, but like all created in my own mind. Yet his, it's similar, but it's different. It's like him as the depressed poet, or the alcoholic writer, or the like hermit philosopher. Like, he is trying to, I don't know if he's doing it deliberately or just like he's falling into this pattern because that's what he wants to be, and that's sort of, he's like recreating that kind of life without actually meaning to necessarily, or like making it too much of an act. Like, he thinks he's following, I don't know, but he really is playing that character. No, he's exploring both, all those characters, the artist as well, but he's not from a century ago. He's in now. I don't know. Strange boy. But I was a bit triggered. I like went on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I wonder what Tom's up to. Go on his profile. It was just like cringy pics. Just like him modeling stuff, but it's like too forced. He's falling into these like fake character situations, but not falling. It's like he's placed himself there. It's just strange. It doesn't feel real. You know what I mean? Sea Watch. That is a beautiful name. So, although this isn't a vlog and I'm not likely to upload this anywhere. Mitchell, why aren't you replying to me? We have plans. I don't know if you knew that, but we have plans. Ridiculous. But yeah, I just thought it looked cute. It's true though. It's just a thought. What the fuck? Like, I don't know if he wants to drop all this shit here. I don't know what he's doing. I'm giving him top 15 pass, and then I'm likely going to Skulls and Dreams and leave. Fucking Boogie, fucking Foundry or something, or like, anyway. Cool. Here's this for a strange synchronicity / coincidence. A sign, nonetheless, a sign. Okay, so I haven't been dreaming all that much in the past couple of weeks. 2 days ago, I woke up from a dream, and although I didn't have vivid memories and visual memories about what happened, but despite like a couple, which were very vague and pretty like basic and boring, they were like, I just like knew that this is interesting. Like something, whatever I dreamt about was trying to tell me something. Not trying to tell me something, but like there were many messages in there. And it felt like an insight. The dream itself was an insight into things. And I was like, interesting. Too bad I didn't remember it. I go about my day and a couple things happened. One of the things which stuck out for me, which like literally left me kind of, not gobsmacked, because I'm not really shocked by this anymore, but it was more like, just like hooked on like an image. It was like a customer in my work had a tattoo of a rune on her arm. She wasn't a regular customer, she was just like a random customer. And I was like doing something, and then Abby was talking to me, and then I was like just like staring out like above where I'd steam milk. I was just like staring, and then I realized what I was staring at, and it was her arm and her shoulder, and it was a rune. Particular rune. But a rune. I was just like, I literally stared at it for like, I just like zoned into it. And like, wasn't confused. Just like, wow. Like, that's such a strange tattoo to have. And she didn't look, I mean, you can't tie people, but like, she didn't look to be Scandinavian or like, you know. Anyway. So, yeah, I zoned out, and Abby was even talking to me, and I was just, like, not listening, because I was just, like, that's, like, what I was looking like. Anyway. So I was like, that's weird. That room, maybe I should look it up. I never did. But also, like, it felt connected to the dream, which I didn't have memories of. Anyway. And then, so, yesterday night, or last night, as they say, I decided, I felt like a Jeff Buckley night. I was like, I'm gonna read and look at some pictures of Jeff Buckley. I haven't for a while, like normally I'd lap that shit up, but like, grew a bit unhealthy, my obsession with this dead musician. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, I'm just like, it's beautiful, like some of it was just, it feels nostalgic looking at him. And that sounds silly, but it's just how I feel. Anyway, and then there was this, I was just like, I'm getting tired, I'm just gonna skip, like, rather than go each page, like, touching each page, which I do, I just decided to, like, you know, flick through, like, 2 thick, and then 3 and bigger, so I could just, like, get my fix, like feel like I'm getting my fix of Jeff Buckley. Anyway, so as I was doing that, right before I was like about to like close it, I'm on this page, and it's like a subtitle page, like not a title page, but like for the next chapter, essentially. And it was like a couple of his notebooks, the covers and some open pages, and it was like all overlaid, like someone placed them. And then I noticed the same rune written, and then a description, say, to be in this world, but not of it. And like his I thought it was his kind of like understanding of the rune, like just like I have done with like signs or like runes themselves. Like if I were to draw a rune for myself, I'd like write out what it all means based on someone else's document or book, just so I could get a feel for it and like what, yeah, as I'm learning. And I was like, oh, that's interesting, but also like, wow, because I literally, like, that tattoo episode happened to me, and I was like, but I wasn't shocked. Like, once again, like, I feel myself trying to restrain myself from looking too much into it emotionally and spiritually because of where it leads me. It leaves me very confused and in a like blind place, which is weird. Anyway, I was like, oh wow. And like what the writing was very beautiful. I was like, wow, he's so so insightful and intelligent, which he is. But the story continues. Tonight, I'm like cleaning and rearranging my apartment. I'm feeling it. I'm just feeling alive, you know. And like, I've had this quote, not even quote, it's like a song title on my chalkboard. Dream baby dream. And I was like, you know, it's getting old. Like I did it on like New Year's Eve. So I was like, yeah, dream baby dream. Like my dreams happen, all that. Wow. Which is weird because this all came from a dream. Like started off from like dream feelings. Which I didn't realize. That's weird. That makes me feel weird. And good, but weird and bad. So I was like changing it around. And I put this little thing up here is full of runes. Weirdly enough, I forgot to put it up there. So I was like moving that around, and then I was just like sitting, and I was like, And then I remembered, so I was handling some records that I have with Jeff, and I remembered the rune thing that happened. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, it just came to me. Why just, like, it didn't come to me. I just started wiping off the board, the chalkboard, and then I drew up the rune. So as I was doing that, I was like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to put like a nice, like wet a paintbrush and like write something in the actual lines, because the line's pretty thick, you know, like going back from my arm, because the chalkboard's really big. And it'd look nicer, like trying to be creative and stuff. I am being creative. Thank you very much. Anyway, so I have a couple of books about runes. I have a Zen rune book. I have like a little rune book that came with a set of runes. Did it? No, I think it's down somewhere. I have this one. It's pretty specific. I was like, just pick whatever one came first. Found my rune that I wanted, my rune. And I thought it was fitting to like say my apartment and my new year, because it was about the self, from my memory of the writings about it. Yeah. So then I start reading the page, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna get some quotes over here, or just like get a general gist of it, I'm gonna create my own thing. I start reading it, and it is word for word what is written in Jeff Buckley's handwriting in his journal. So he would have literally read this book. Like, what? What the fuck? Like, word for word. And the quote I wanted to find, which I was like, oh, I'll get something like that. I can't bother opening that book because it's too, not traumatizing, but like, it's too intense for me to just like open up any day. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It makes me feel very strange. So the quote is, be in the world, but not of it. And other things like, strive to live the ordinary life in a non-ordinary way. Like, little things like that. Where it's just like, this, I mean, like, not crossing my mind, but like, being like the themes, the narratives I've been creating in my brain about myself, and my own discovery of myself. And I just thought it was so weird, because it was pretty strange. So I read it out, I was like, what the hell, like, what? This book, this exact book. I even double checked, I was like, when was this book made? Surely not. Like, surely not. Oh yeah, 1992 or something. And I wonder Was this his fault? Oh my god, I'm an option. So you never know. Like, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was, you feel?